I'm going to show you another exercise I'd like to have you practice from an upright position. I'm going to turn my torso 90 degrees. My left knee will flex. I'm going to try to hold this shaft level as I turn. Now my chest is 90 degrees. My left arm is separated from that point which we departed from is 90 degrees. But now we're going to hop extend the right hand, flex the left. Now the right elbow will go into flexion, the left arm will pronate. Now you have the club head separated from the point we departed from 180 degrees, while the left arm is only separated 90. When we return the left arm to the impact position, if we didn't uncock our hands, that club would never hit the ball. We've got to double up the speed of the club head to catch up with the left arm at the ball shoulder line. Watch this. I'm going to turn my torso 90 degrees. I'm going to cock my hands 90 degrees. Now for this club head to catch up with the left arm, I've got to accelerate the club head speed twice to a square position with that club head. 1, 2. How fast you bring the club head is determined by how fast you rotate the torso, because you have to time them so the club head reaches the ball as the left arm reaches the ball. Now we'll do this from another view. We'll do it side view, facing just the opposite way. I'm going to turn my chest 90 degrees. My club went 90 degrees. My arms went 90 degrees. I'm going to hop extend my right hand, flex my left hand, flex my right elbow, which causes my left arm to pronate. Now the shaft and club head is separated from our starting point 180 degrees, while the left arm is only separated 90. For us to get back to the point from which we started from, the club head must double up its speed of the torso rotation and left arm rotation, because the left arm takes the speed of the torso. Now I'm going to return to the point from which I departed from and accelerate the club so it catches up at impact the club head with the left arm at the shoulder ball line. 1, 2. You get that by unfolding the right elbow, the right wrist, left wrist, rolling the left elbow. My right arm now is extended. Right arm is flexed. It's extended. Left arm is rolled and unrolled. Rolled and unrolled. Very fine exercise. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, to make this work, all we have to do is bend to the golf plane. Coming from an address position to a point where the shaft is horizontal to the ground, parallel to the intended line of flight. Toe of the golf club above the heel. It's called the toe, that's the heel. This is the face, that's the leading edge. Return that to the part which it departed from. It's putting back what I took out. Kick the ball out of the way. Left elbow continues to roll. Right elbow straightening out. Left hand going into hop extension. Right hand now going into radial flexion. I'm now to a point where the shaft is horizontal to the ground, parallel to the intended line of flight. This is the exercise. 1, 2, 1, 2. Like a differential working in here. You're swinging now the pendulum. This action right here really creates power in the golf swing. Practice that a great deal. Now, if we want to extend this to a greater action, you see, we just add the other members to it. Go on through. But for the beginner, we start 1, 2, 1, 2. Not 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep the plane between the shoulders and the ball. Keep the distance. You have separated this club head from the ball. Don't let it vary. 1, 2. Extension, flexion. Extension, flexion. Extension, flexion. Rotate the left shoulder toward the ball. Rotate the right shoulder toward the ball. Rotate the left shoulder toward the ball. Rotate the right shoulder toward the ball. 2. Hand action. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good beginning. You can learn a great deal of just what you've seen. From this start, you build a mansion. That's a perfect golf swing. At this session, I would like to explain to you what I consider to be the biggest lie ever perpetrated upon the golfing world, which is the conscious delay of the uncocking of the wrist and hands. Now, I would like to show you the truth and untruth. Okay. I'm going to take you to the delayed wrist position and show you why it's impossible to make this club head catch up with this left arm at impact. Because of this radial flexion of this wrist, I have got to straighten it out, turn for this to catch up. And there's not enough time because the body isn't still. It's moving. The shift of the weight, the rotation of the torso will make the left arm pass the ball before this club head catches up, and you'll reach an impasse and it'll knock you right back on your right foot. There is a period between stimulus, reaction, and response that has to be adhered to have time enough to make this club catch up with the left arm at the impact position. Now watch this. I'm going to take you to the top of the backswing. Now remember, we have a shift of weight, a rotation of the torso, and the uncocking of the right elbow, the uncocking of the two wrists, and the rolling of the two arms. Watch this. All those have to take place to make the proper golf swing. That's the difference between truth and untruth. The untruth is the delayed uncocking of the hands and wrist. Taking you to the top of the backswing. Shifting the weight, turning the torso, unfolding the right elbow, pronating the right forearm, supinating the left forearm. I caught up here, but my stimulus began here. You're getting a reaction here. You get the response here. You continue. Your body's still moving. Your weight now is over on your left leg. Your right hand is pronated over your left hand. Left elbow starting to flex. At this point here, the head has to raise. You straighten up on to an extended left leg.